taking on this role, I looked at the history of this university. And I think it's remarkable that there was a group of leaders back in 1957 that said, we are going to establish a university that's going to be done a little bit differently. Even though we have a lot of natural resources, it's our human capital that's going to matter. And I can think of no better place in the world to help drive that and make that happen than our university system. This university is very much the center of innovation on all dimensions, not just technology, but also on the social side. We have a lot to offer the world. Congratulations to the graduates and to your parents and family for helping you get where you are. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates, honor guests, colleagues. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. May I please ask you to remain standing while I invite Birgit Mushinsky to sing our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Qu'à ton bras se porte les pays, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. We still have some people just trickling in. We're just going to wait for a few seconds before we start. Good afternoon again, graduands. You know that you're graduates right now, and you will become graduates at that magic moment as you cross the stage and shake our hands. If you forget to shake our hands, you'll remain graduates, so make sure you do that. And honored guests, parents, friends, brothers, sisters, partners, supporters of our students and colleagues, welcome to Convocation at the University of Waterloo. My name is Ferdinand Hamdallahpour, and I have the honor of serving as President and Vice Chancellor of this fantastic university. Normally, it will be our Chancellor who would welcome the Convocation party. Our Chancellor, Mr. Dominic Barton, will be installed tomorrow. So until then, I have the honor of fulfilling the duties and responsibilities of our Chancellor as Vice Chancellor, and also duties and responsibilities of my own as President. This is an unbelievably exciting milestone in the life of our students. Some of you may recall when you first started at this university at your orientation, and probably many other times, I spoke to you. And I congratulated you for having made a very important decision, that you decided to either entering into bachelor's or higher master's or doctorate studies at this university. You had many choices. You chose to come and study at the University of Waterloo because it provided you with a very different, exciting, unconventional environment. At the same time, you were told that, look, you were brilliant, you were smart, you were really, really intelligent. We made that decision to come here, but don't just solely rely on it. It will require a lot of hard work. And I'm sure that it did require a lot of hard work. But you're here. And that tells a lot about who you are and what you have done, but more importantly, what it is you are going to accomplish. If I may turn my attention to our guests here, parents, again, siblings, brothers, sisters, partners, supporters. You played an important role for them to be here today. You supported them all the way through. I know that you didn't do their assignments for them, but you were there all the way, giving them a shoulder and making sure that they felt your support, they felt your presence, for which I thank you so much. You helped them in many ways. Some of you are probably lucky that, okay, they're finally graduating, so I will be able to save a few dollars to use it for other things. But nevertheless, I thank you for being here. I thank you for being supported. Our institution is going through a tremendous growth and accomplishments. As we are moving forward, we are doing so by looking at you, by relying on you, by making sure that your success will not be just an isolated success for you. It will be a success for everybody, our institution, including our country. There are a lot of challenges, opportunities, and tasks ahead of us. I cannot look into the future and say that I am so excited and positive about the future without recognizing you entering into this career, your career, into the workforce. As we will go through this celebration, you will see their immense pride and accomplishments as they're crossing this stage. It is absolutely fabulous. At the same time, I'm hoping that we will be able to complete this celebration in, if we can help, a little under 2 hours, but not more than 2 hours. So we're going to move things forward, for which I will ask the audience, the guests, to remain seated until the convocation ceremony is completed and the procession is leaving the convocation hall. You will have some instructions as to what to do when it comes to photography taken and everything, but the important thing is that we will move this along in an orderly fashion. I will come back later on to give you final closing remarks, but I will keep it here at this point because we have a number of very exciting things to do. In addition to recognizing our students' accomplishments, we also recognize a number of members of our university as well as our academic community in the form of recognition, the form of member of the university and honorary degrees. Those individuals who have accomplished made tremendous accomplishments. That will be followed by awarding undergraduate or bachelor's, master's, and PhD degrees. So it's my pleasure to invite Marilyn Thompson, Dr. Marilyn Thompson, to the podium to introduce our member of the university.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present Alfreda Swainton, Freddie. Alfreda Swainton served as a member of the library from 1968 until 1984, when she made the transition to Human Resources, then referred to as the Personnel Department. She made this transition after serving as the president of the University of Waterloo Staff Association in 1980, where she developed a passion for supporting employees. During her tenure within the Human Resources Department, Ms. Swainton led the university through the implementation of pay equity legislation. Through a collaborative and consultative approach, she designed and developed a framework for pay equity that continues to maintain our state of compliance, which was recently confirmed by a third-party consulting firm. This is only one of many examples of institutional leadership that Ms. Swainton has displayed, and a great example of her ongoing commitment to a state of equity at the University of Waterloo. In summary, Freddie bleeds black and gold. All her advice and decisions have always had the university's best interests at heart. Mr. Vice Chancellor, in recognition of her dedication and contribution with distinction, I request that you bestow the title Honorary Member of the University upon Alfreda Swainton.
I'm honored to confer upon you, Alfreda Swainton, Freddie, the degree of member of the university, and I offer my congratulations.
Thank you.
I now invite Stephen Watt, Dean of Mathematics, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present Ingrid Daubechies. Ingrid Daubechies is one of the leading mathematicians today, both in theory and in applications. She was born in Belgium in 1954 and received her PhD in physics in 1980 from the Vrije Universiteit Brussels. After a year as guest researcher at the Grand Institute of Mathematical Sciences, she joined AT&T Bell Labs, where she made her name in the theory of wavelets. In 1994, Daubechies became the first female full professor in mathematics at Princeton University. She moved to Duke University in 2011, where she is currently the James B. Duke Professor of Mathematics and Electrical and Computer Engineering. Daubechies is best known for her fundamental work with wavelets. In particular, her work opened the door for wavelet theory to enter the realm of digital signal processing. As an example, the Cohen-Daubechies-Fauveau wavelet arising from her work is used in the JPEG 2000 standard. Her many contributions to wavelet theory have had enormous impact and have inspired a great deal of work by others. She has published over 145 journal papers and mentored over 26 PhD graduates to date. In 2000, Daubechies became the first woman to receive the National Academy of Sciences Award in Mathematics, presented every 4 years for excellence in published mathematical research. In 2010, she was elected as the first female president of the International Mathematical Union and, in 2011, received the John von Neumann Lecture Prize, awarded at the 7th International Congress of Industrial and Applied Mathematics. Daubechies has received a number of other prestigious awards during her career, including being named MacArthur Fellow from 1992 and 1997, and being elected American Academy of Arts and Sciences in 1993. And being made Baroness by the King of Belgium in 2012. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to the field of mathematics and its interdisciplinary applications, I request that you bestow the title Doctor of Mathematics, honoris causa, upon Ingrid Daubechies.
I'm honored to confer upon you, Ingrid Daubechies, the degree of Doctor of Mathematics honoris causa, and I extend my sincere congratulations.
I now invite Dr. Ingrid Daubechies to address the convocation.
Vice-Chancellor Hamdoulapour, Dean Watt, old and new friends among my colleagues here on the podium, parents and guests of the graduates, but most especially all the graduates here today. It's for me a great pleasure to be invited to address a few words to you. It's also a fantastic pleasure to receive this honor. I've been here for a few days and I already knew some of the faculty at the university, but I've gotten to learn more what is so special about the University of Waterloo, and I'm very touched and honored to now, in the future, be part of this big family. As you've heard, I work on both theoretical side and applied side of mathematics, and I have enjoyed both aspects of them. I've had the pleasure to work with many people in different disciplines, and that has, in some cases, led to concrete applications like the JPEG 2000 standard that is used for digital movies in North America or for sport transmissions. In fact, I didn't know they were used for sport transmissions until one time when my husband was on our super wide television screen that we bought because he's such a sports fan. I was looking at a Premier League game, and well, he was looking at a Premier League game, and I glanced at the screen, and I said, "Oh my God, look, they're using wavelets for their compression." And he said, really, dear? I mean, he was watching the game. And I said, yes. He said, look, at here, you can see it in the grass. The artifacts are typical wavelet artifacts. He says, who cares about the grass? And of course, nobody does, and that's why there they can afford to compress a little bit more stringently and you get artifacts, because nobody will notice except weirdos like me. So interdisciplinary work has been a joy to me. Mathematics being so much a part of it and so useful and so beautiful in all these applications has sustained me all my life, and it's wonderful to see that mathematics is such an important part of education here at the University of Waterloo. I remember with emotion my own graduation, both with a bachelor's degree and a PhD, and all the exciting things I had learned and the exciting things I looked forward to learning more. And you now stand at that threshold, and I think you are going ahead and I hope you will have a wonderful life in which you will learn many, many things and always realize that there's more to learn and more ways in which to grow and be part of a big and vibrant community. At age 64, I think it's safe to say that I probably have more than half my career behind me. I'm not finished yet, I mean, by no means. But you stand at the threshold. Please make something of it. Congratulations all.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jim Rush, and I'm the Vice President Academic and Provost of the University of Waterloo. On behalf of the University of Waterloo, I'd like to thank Dr. Daubechies for her address, which I found to be both inspiring and engaging, and to welcome you to our group of distinguished Waterloo alumni. Would the members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present to you those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, honored guests and participants, please be seated. What a fantastic day, and you do get to sit for most of it. Convocation is perhaps the most rewarding occasion in the life of a university. It evokes our ancient rights and privileges, it recognizes significant accomplishments, and at the same time it stirs within us the promise of new beginnings. On behalf of the entire University of Waterloo administration, I would like to formally thank all of those who have made today possible. Convocation literally means the action of calling people together for a large formal assembly. So it actually isn't possible to have a convocation if it wasn't for all of us being together today, and I think we should remember and celebrate that. To the graduates and to the parents, the family and friends of our graduates, especially those who have traveled from afar to be here, thank you. To the university community for developing these scholars and delivering the outstanding event for our new alumni, thank you. And of course, we acknowledge those who have been unable to join us today. We feel their presence as part of this special assembly today. I would like to now ask the graduates to all remain seated as I invite all of the parents, family, friends, and event coordinators to rise as you are able. This is your opportunity to look around and to find your special person, whether it's on the graduate side or the family friends side. Wave to each other. Make sure you know where you are. Many of you are likely to speak up later. You should know where your graduate is. Graduates, let's together all thank those who have made your convocation so special. Thank you. Please be seated. As we prepare to confer degrees, just a few technical notes. For guests wishing to take photos of their graduates, there's a photography area located to the left of the stage, right over here, which can be accessed by exiting the back of the gym via the west exit doors. If you approach that area just before your special graduate is about to proceed across the stage, you'll be able to take pictures. And then once you have taken your photos, please return to your seats to allow others to fill in behind you to take photos of their special graduates. Graduates, I certainly hope that it didn't take your time at the University of Waterloo to learn one of the first things you probably learned in school, which was the alphabet. So you'll no doubt be aware that some of your names begin with an A, and then others of you have names that begin with letters later in the alphabet. It's not your fault, but as a matter of showing respect to your classmates, would you please return to your seat after you've been hooded so that we can all share in this celebration as a community or a convocation together. And now for the main event. We're going to proceed to the conferring of the degrees. And to that end, I invite Jean Andre, Dean of the Faculty of Environment, to announce the graduates' names.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies, General Program 3-year. You're still getting lined up? All right, bring them over. All right, one more time. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies 3-year program. Ling Chen, Matthew Alexander Dixon, Edward He, Javed Saidzadi. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Environmental Studies Honors Program. Brenna Rachel Anderson, Manur Ayaz, Rebecca Marie Brown, Basaka Kandra, Andrew Kitming Chan, Jaron Cheong Chan, Bailey Madison Cordry, Ifat E. Damji, Fadumo Farah, James Michael Corson Fox, what happened here? Michelle Anna Grodzki, Shelby Louise Groen, Anosh Hadery, Brianna Yung Kwang, Janet Hu, Gavin Hun, Imas Abbas Khan, Irene Kim, Cameron Sherek Kokarich, Lauren Elizabeth Coiter, Benjamin Martin Kovacs, Soon Min Kwan, Hoi Yan Lau, Tamil David Lewis Goslin, Damon Lee, Yun Shi Lee, Jing Yi Lin, Emily Pei Yun Liu, Matthew Anthony McKenzie, Rochelle Cleo Mendez Montes, Amal Naim, Kirsten Elizabeth Neal, Shriyan Padel, Thomas Clay Piotto, Madhu Gopinath Rao, Medea Rashid, Zayam Raymond, Neil Robles, Laura Natalie Rodriguez Reyes, Eric Joseph Schmitz, Nicholas Gordon Shepard, Emily Shields, Mahisha Shivanswaran, Yang Song, Wan Lee Soon. Adam Steiner, Rebecca Sun, Chandy Thee Thatch, Michelle Su Ting Tien, Bellamy Hon Fei Tu, Raymond Tran, Stephanie Tak Ning Tsang, Vineet Ashok Virwani, Craig Voisin. Brian Osmond Wan, Zishan Wu, Paul Wiley. Umajan Yogananthan. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Knowledge Integration Honours Program. Robert Donald Abrams, Kyla Dawn Sidore, thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I now invite Alicia Colensis, Acting Associate Dean from St. Jerome's University, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, St. Jerome's University Honours Program. Kevin Kicho. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, St. Jerome's University Honours Cooperative Program. Adam Scott Fujita, Alexander Paul Briou, Justin Miguel Barber. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, St. Jerome's University Honours Program. Kandkar Nafi Hassan. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, St. Jerome's University, Honors Cooperative Program. Angelica Grace Amores. Siddharth Ashokan. Mary Ann Chero Pope. Hamad Javed, Joshua Ahilan Luther Jayasingham, Benjamin John Langandone. Helena Anyun Mao, Keegan Dale Parker, Jessica Drahoslava Prokes. Melody Tam. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I now invite Stephen Watt, Dean, Faculty of Mathematics, and Francis Poulin, Associate Dean, Undergraduate Studies, Faculty of Mathematics, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, University Honors Program. Kevin Chai, Kai Shin Chen, Simeng Chen. Jang Kun Chen, Shen Kong, Matthew Andre Kizobit. Hua Yi Zhang, Abdul Monhem Haga Ali, Ya Ji Ho. Rashad Sadiq Haki, Natalie Yashin Ho, Xian Hu. Xiao Ming Huang, Jonathan Hoon, Michael Singh Kainth. Simon Paul Lantinga, Jun J. Lee, Yu Ching Tracy Lei. Jai Chi Li, Kai Chi Li, Tian Shi Li. Jai Yi Liu, Jin Liu, Jordana Liu. Brandon Ma, Malcolm Nathan Martin, Yi Zhu Ni. Bo Peng, Christopher Gerard Penny, Justin Sackbibit. Ho Jen Shen, Ho Hin Scott So, Eric Gillies Stevenson. Teo Sun, Jang Teo, Rafa Tang. Jing Teo, Nolan Philip Tiffany, Nathan Tran. Olena Tsailk, Tamila Umedova, Edward Allen Vuong. Xian Gyu Wong, Carrie Paul War, Jai Yu Shi. Yuk Yan, Siwin Young, Eileen Zhang. Chiang Zhang, Fan Zhu, Jai Yi Zhou. Kevin Zhu, Yangdong Zhu, Ran Zhou.
Congratulations to you.
Ming Rei Zhou, Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computer Science, Bachelor of Computer Science University Honors Cooperative Program. Michelle Atrache, Tian Chen B, Olivier Alexandre Carrière. Annabella Yidi Chen, Jeremy Yu Chui Chen, Kai Sheng Chen. Shi Tian Shen, Lemuel Kwan Yui Chik, Jason Diu. Adrian Emmanuel Dunlop, Kui Pin Fong, Claire Amanda Gordon. Sandy Chui Shan Ho, Jesse Chad Huick, Nan Huang. Si Ho Huang, Daniel Scott Humphreys, Michael Ming Kang. Vidwar Vipath Kumar, David Jun Wei Lei, Jason Chuk Hong Lam. William Lam, Jack Tang Lee, Jae Jun Lee. Meng Ping Lee, Nathania Michelle Angela Liu, Jordan Longstaff. Malcolm Jean Lounsbury, Ming Yu Ma, Jason Mark. Mayapan Nachiapan, Clarice Nung, Yi Ho Park. Raul Patel, Brian Chiu, Henry Richard Rommel. Shi Tong Shan, Girthana Sevagnana Lingam, Laxman Sorianthus. Pavithuran Suberduran, Shun Da Tio Tsu Tayo. Shannon Elizabeth Tallock, John Vu, Deochen Wong. Peng Fei Wong, Shin Kai Wong, Brian Michael Wong. Kelvin Ka Wing Wong, Wayne Wong, Fan Hui Wu. Jin Wu, John Wu, Yu Chen Xia. Ting Xuan Xiong, Sijing Kathy Shu, Ulysses Zheng. Wuhan Zhou, Ada del Rosario Zunga Espinoza. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Computing and Financial Management, University Honors Cooperative Program. Nai Wen Keo, Si Chun Pan, Anithatha Umamahasan. Jing Wei Wang, Jing Shu. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, University General Program 3-year. Dak Jean Lee, Neyoung Lee, Tsibo Wang. Shin Yi Wu, Hai Song Yo. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, University General Cooperative Program 3-year. Tian Yi Ai, Tian Yu Ai, Patrick Michael Hannigan. Thomas Chalekuzil Joseph Alexander Romanenko. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics University Honours Program. Mahin Aga Alejandro Agnello. Paul Daniel Becker. Anna Barty, Mohammed Bilal, Cameron Capel. Si Hun Chai, Lucy Jia Shin Chai, Glenn Chatalov. Melissa Chan, Carmen Jewen Chang, Johnny Chen. Jing Chen, Li Hua Chen, Shangzhi Chen. Si Gang Chen, Wen Han Chen, Yu Hao Chen. Benjamin Paul Calusi, Xiao Yu Da, Julian Robin David. Justin Alexander Fong, Qi Gao, Sheng Zhi Gao. Yin Shui Gao, Alodi Maureen Domingo Garcen, Hao Gu. Mark Guz, Kun Han, Brian Hawes. Shi He, Brandon Hong, Jia Hao Hu. Reagan Yusran Huang, Hao An Hung, Ali Hussein. Xiaoting Ji, Yan Jin, Kirill Krista Khan. Yelena Rene Kolovos, Jessica Lai, Zikan Lam. Wing Sun Wilson Leong, Patrick Jung Lee, ZG Lee. Fang Jin Lin, Ting Lin, Dong Lin. Wei Ting Lin, Di Ke Liu, Luke Alexander Lodin. Austin James McGitt, Karan Mita, Cameron Graham Miller. Hamza Yarbag Mirza, Kshitish Mokashi, Tianshu Mo. Gamuchurai Galinger, Shinkai Ni, Hajani Nithi Yanantaraja. Nazil Nurani, Aveen Virendra Patni, James Matthew Pike. Shui Chin, Junpeng Chin, Alishba Rashti. John Cheng Glenn, Maggie Ann Roth, Benjamin William Schwartz. Sharon Anil Sharma, Wei Yi Shen, Yue Shi. Harry Siva Subramaniam, Yet Jie So, Hao Chen Song. Wei Shin Song, Yu Wen Sun, Jason Tansei. Aksaran Thealanathan, Min Trong Nat, Brett William Turner. Kevin Van Dam, Tharmini Vela Utapilai, Vanessa Veljevich. Shikan Wang, Adam Watts, Lei Wang. Jaron Wu, Shenya Wu, Oliver Shu. Ellen Yiwen Yang, Sarah Yang, Joy Dorcas Yu. Loxi Samantha Yu, Tiang Heng Yu, Yun Chi Wei. Chang Yang Yuan, Betty Yunqing Zhang, Kei Zhang. Xiaoying Zhang, Yezhe Zhang, Jia Yanzhou. Kai Shen-zhou, Yi Han-zhou, Zhang Xuan-zhu. Thank you, Mr. Vice-Chancellor. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Mathematics, University, Honours Cooperative Program. Michelle Maqsood Ali, Parth Birra, Shu Jin Kai. Roberto Lok Ka Chan, Jen An Chen, Selina Chen. Si Ao Chen, Edmund Chu, Matthew Anthony Dominic Chimetta. Bryce Thomas Claughton, Dayita Dev, Yifei Fang. Yi Xiangfan, Tishana Ganansalam, Hui Shen Go. Lan Jianggu, Cheyenne Guo, Jinin Gua Huang. Kunal Umeshbai Khamar, Munira Ahmed Khan, Sarmad Bashir Khawaja. Alex Sionhyok Lee, Huan Jie Lee, Kevin Chunwai Lee. Michelle Elizabeth Leung, Yvonne Lee, Jia Yao Liang. Jingyi Liu, Zunna Mercedes Low, Ashley Lovell. Yusha Ma, Christina Matai, Amar Mevi. Dwafeng Meng, Sohyun Moon, Hamza Nadim. Julian Ho Nam Meng, Na Ni, Zachary Jonathan Patanauda. Jessica Paul, Cheng En Pua, Varma Rajakulandran, He Ren, Yi Ren, Harshkret Rogelia. Dishti Devi Ruma, Ashna Singh, Victor Alexander Stiv, Ayman Sultan, Simon Sun, Macaulay Q5 Zeto, Olivia Lee Zeto, David Tom, Sunny Tong, Patrick David Tardif, William Tran, Huang Ming Jeffrey Tse, Esteban Ventimiglia, Andrew Martinez Villegas, Erdong Wang, Peilin Wang, Shi Yan Wang, Zheng Chun Wang, Robin Wei, Fan Wu, Ying Wu, Simon Xiong, Xiao Qingyang, Oscar Chun Sing Yong, Linda Ruth Wei, Zhen Kongzhe, Guanwei Zhang. Ni Jia Zhang, Hong Zhu, Yunxiang Jimmy Zhuang. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I now invite Simran Singh, Associate Dean, Graduate Studies, Faculty of Environment, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Arts. Margaret Ellis Young, also a university finalist for the Alumni Gold Medal. David Lewis Johnson, Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Climate Change. Maria Camila Boada Quiroga, Miranda Deidre Burton, Henry Fuentes, Benjamin Mark Gerber, Samantha Taylor Gray, Ross James Kircher. Danica Lasani, Seshun Liu, Maria Ahmed Malik. Alison Miles, Adnan Ibn Abdul Qadir, Ina Ristic. Liana Yvonne Ritchie, Mackenzie Scrimshaw, Surabhi Bipin Seth. Alana Mitchell Slattery, Caitlin Marie Slusarek, Hillary Trumper. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Economic Development and Innovation. Teresa Ann Carly, Nathan Joseph Diaz, Amina Gilani. Farhad Husseinov, Catherine Keats, Andrea Carolina Mariaga Jambus. Maham Siddiqui, James Edward Vaklavik, Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Environment and Business. Sandra Angeluki, Dilan Setankaya, Monica Ann Sagan. Manpreet Dhillon, Jasmine English, Jennifer Evans. Jonathan Forgo, Paulina Pisarek, Lewis Smith. Patrick Alexander Turner. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Environmental Studies. Gaith Abu Ashur, Mohammad Moaz Tariq Bajwa, Dana Decent. Shannon Rebecca Fernandez, Dulgun Maidar, Hyun Soo Seong. Cheryl Tansoni. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Science. Alexandra Engering, Marie Hoekstra, Megan Annalise Meschler. Caitlin Watt. Congratulations. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I now invite Christiane Lemux, Associate Dean, Graduate Studies, Faculty of Mathematics, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Actuarial Science. Maria Anastasia, Alexander Craig Jennison, Ziqi Jiang. Felivia Kusnadi, Ju-Young Lee, Sean Museri. Danang Tegu Koyimi, Nilufar Rahimi, Eugene Saltanov. Wawan Hafid Siefuddin. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Mathematics. Aram Ashfaq, Ananya, Benjamin Anderson Sakani. Eric Thomas Bolter, Tamara Anisha Brown, Pak Hei Chan. Si Chi Chen, Akshay Chopra, Cesar Daniel Davila Villa. Megan Frances Fotak, Tishawa Shireen Gallimore, Yoon Jing He. Joshua Hughes, Saifuddin Itawala, Adam Gregory Humenyuk. Kshitish Jain, Yongye Jiang, Nam Hui Kim. Olina Anna Kulik, Peter William McDonald, Brian James Muchidere. Jeremy Allen Nicholson, Daniel Eric Pepper, Shaheen Rabaryasol. John Michael Sawatsky, Ziwei Song, Zachary Dylan Spicker. Bharat Subramanyam, Janyu Tan, Dan Ursu. Wan Xing Wang, Yufei Chiang, Zheyu Chu. Ying Yu, Wenling Zhang, Xinyi Zhang. Jake Stephen Zimmerman Simmons. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I present the candidates for the degree Master of Mathematics for Teachers. Michael Blakely, Nathaniel Eddy, Mike Goral. Kai Kleinitz, Erica McPhail, Jamie Majeski. Alison Oldfield, Faria Naz Saidi, Claire Sigus. David Thickett. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. We will now confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy, the highest academic degree awarded by universities. Attaining a PhD is no easy task. It involves years of hard work, attainment of subject matter expertise, and a contribution to the sum of human knowledge in a subject area through original research. it is an honor to call upon the following graduates to receive the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Tamina Akhtar, Applied Mathematics. Janine Ann Bejnat Rodino, Geography. Cecilia Bokovic, Computer Science. Feng Chuan Chu, Computer Science. Michael Cormier, Computer Science. David Deepwell, Applied Mathematics. Karim El Gebali, Computer Science. Matthew Elmes, Geography. Yi Ju Fang, Statistics. Beran Garidaglu, Geography, Water. Delarue Howard, Planning. Keishin G, Statistics, Biostatistics. Xu Jiang, Statistics. Boyu Lee, Pure Mathematics. Natalie Moon, Statistics, Biostatistics. Matthew Morrison, Geography, also a university finalist for the Alumni Gold Medal. Adam Rahman, Statistics. Ji Shen, Statistics. Di Shu, Statistics. Renji Song, Pure Mathematics. Alan Tsang, Computer Science. Chun Hao Wang, Computer Science. Ying Shu, Statistics. Shan-Chi Zhang, Geography. Edward Zulkowski, Computer Science. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Mr. Vice Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but who were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degrees in absentia.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I now invite Adele Newton, alumnus, to the podium.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, members of Convocation, ladies and gentlemen. Convocation is an exciting time as we celebrate the incredible accomplishments of our graduates. During fall convocation, we recognize the recipients of the prestigious Alumni Gold Medal that is awarded to our most distinguished graduate scholars. The Alumni Gold Medal signifies an incredible accomplishment that we recognize each recipient for in the presence of their peers whom have shared the journey from celebrated student to esteemed alumnus. Graduates, while your status today changes from student to alumnus, your relationship with the University of Waterloo should only grow as this remarkable institution works to support and celebrate your personal and professional successes. As a proud Waterloo alumnus, I speak from personal experience when I tell you that this chapter in your life provides you with an exciting opportunity to engage with the university and its global network of alumni in a new way. Staying connected will provide you with meaningful and beneficial results. On behalf of my fellow Waterloo alumni, welcome to the exclusive Alumni Club. Mr. Vice Chancellor, as a graduate of the university's Faculty of Mathematics with a Master of Mathematics and Computer Science, I'm honored to present you the 2018 recipient of the Alumni Gold Medal for Outstanding Academic Performance in a Graduate Program, Amir Hossein Karimi. I now invite Feridun Hamdalapur, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium.
I want to start by all of us giving our brand new graduates a big round of applause. You've been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, being so patient. I didn't keep my promise. I'm sorry. I'm 12 minutes overdue already. But it's impossible not to hear these fantastic stories from our graduates when we ask them what it is that they're going to do with their fabulous University of Waterloo degrees. And the stories they tell us, the plans, what they're going to do is absolutely, truly amazing. Some of them, they've already accomplished fantastic things. So just wanted to really feel it, to be with them. And for me personally, one of the absolutely touching moments is when a student comes and says, "Can I give you a hug?" It's absolutely fabulous. I'm so proud of all of you. As I look into the future, there are so many unknowns there. We really don't know a lot of things that our future has in for us, from climate change to peace to economic and political stability or instability, all of these things. But not for one single moment I get pessimistic about the future. The reason why is you, because you are going to do some amazing things that will be all so proud, and you're going to make such a big difference. As I'm getting warmed up, again, I realize that it's late. I just want to leave just a few very quick points with you. At our honorary degree recipient very eloquently put it, please don't stop learning. You have accomplished a great deal here while you were here, but there is more. So be hungry all the time for knowledge. Create some of it, and let us all benefit from it, because you have it in you as University of Waterloo graduates. You will be doing some amazing things. Don't forget about this institution. We are very proud of you. We will be following your progress with great pride. You'll be doing some amazing things. Some of you said, "Oh, I'm going to be in banking. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have my own startup." Please do so. Improve what we have today. Don't just sit on it. If you happen to make a lot of money, don't forget where you graduated from. With that, ladies and gentlemen, again, I thank you so much for being with us here on this wonderfully important day for our students. With that, I declare the convocation is adjourned.